Have you ever wondered what your golden retriever is actually doing the moment you close the door to your Manhattan apartment or pull out of the driveway to start your commute in Silicon Valley? There is a viral myth floating around the internet claiming that your pup has the memory of a goldfish and that they forget you even exist just 5 minutes after you leave the house. It sounds heartbreaking, but the reality behind that claim is actually a massive psychological shock that will change how you look at your four-legged best friend forever. Scientists have spent decades decoding the canine mind, and what they have uncovered is that your dog's brain is literally hardwired to count down every single second until you return through a magical scent clock that we are only just beginning to understand. Does your pup really love you for your soul? Or are you just a mobile food dispenser in their eyes? The answer is much more beautiful than you think, and it involves a level of biological connection that most humans can only dream of. If you are missing your pup right now, or if you have ever felt that heavy ache in your heart when you leave them behind, please type the number 9 in the comments so we can all see that we are not alone in this incredible bond. This content was created with the help of AI to share the most fascinating and helpful science about the dogs we love. So let's take a deep breath and step inside their world to see what a day without you really looks like. To understand why your dog does what they do while you are at work, let's start with the moment you walk out that door. Imagine your golden retriever lounging on the living room sofa. To your pup, the house isn't actually empty because it is filled with invisible clouds of sensory data that tell the story of you. You might have wondered if your dog truly knows when you are coming home, and research suggests the answer is a resounding yes. When you leave for the day, the concentration of your unique scent in the air begins to fade at a very predictable and consistent rate. Your dog has learned through thousands of repetitions that when your smell reaches a specific faint level, like when the aroma of your morning Starbucks has finally vanished, that is exactly when the keys start jiggling in the lock. They aren't just waiting by the door because they are bored. They are literally smelling the passage of time. Behavioral experts have observed that dogs react very differently to a pet parent who has been gone for 30 minutes versus someone who has been gone for 2 hours because the emotional weight of that time apart is stored in their long-term memory banks. They don't just remember you. They are actively craving your presence because their reward centers light up like a Christmas tree the moment they catch a whiff of you returning. Have you ever noticed your pup standing by the window at the exact same time every afternoon? If so, make sure to give them an extra long head scratch when you walk in, because they have been tracking your scent all day long. But it isn't just about the smell. The way they see you is equally mind-blowing. When you get home and finally take off your sunglasses or your bike helmet, your German Shepherd will often stare right at your face with an intensity that feels like they are looking into your soul. You might think they are just looking for a treat, but there is incredible science happening behind those eyes. Research suggests that dogs have evolved a specialized zone in their brain just for scanning human faces, a feature that their wolf ancestors simply do not have. Even if you just got a trendy new haircut at a salon in Beverly Hills, or you look a bit more tired after a long day on Wall Street, your dog recognizes the unique map of your face in a fraction of a second. They have memorized the curve of your lips and the tiny wrinkles around your eyes, and they use this data to navigate their entire world. A really cool detail that behaviorists have observed is called the left gaze bias. When your German Shepherd looks at you, they tend to shift their eyes toward the right side of your face first, because that is where humans express their most honest emotions. They aren't just looking at you. They are scanning you for emotional data to see if you are happy, stressed, or ready for a walk. You simply cannot lie to a German Shepherd because they can see right through your mask. If you have had a terrible day and you try to plaster on a fake smile, your pup knows the truth because they can smell the stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline in your sweat. They are the most sophisticated biological lie detectors on the planet, and they use that skill to decide when you need a cuddle on the sofa. By the way, I would love to know which part of the country or the world you are watching from today. Please drop your state or your country in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you think your dog is a better judge of character than most people you know. To understand why your dog is so tuned into your feelings, we have to look at what is happening inside their brain during these interactions. For a long time, old school trainers told us we had to be the alpha and show our dogs who is boss. But modern science has thankfully debunked that outdated theory. Your German Shepherd doesn't view you as a dictator or a rival to be submitted to. They view you as a trusted partner and a guide. In a human-dog family, the relationship is built on trust and cooperation rather than dominance. When a thunderstorm rolls through Florida and the lightning starts to crack, your dog doesn't run to their food bowl for safety. They run to your legs because you are their safe harbor. This is a form of social bonding that involves the release of oxytocin, the same hormone that floods a mother's brain when she cares for her baby. This means your dog doesn't just like you. They are biologically connected to you as a family member. They see the world in a way that highlights your importance too. While we see a full spectrum of colors, dogs are dichromatic, meaning they mostly see the world in shades of blue and yellow. If you are wearing a bright blue Dallas Cowboys jersey, you stand out like a neon sign to them. But if you wear a red shirt, you might actually blend into the green grass. However, they traded that color vision for the superpower of seeing movement and sensing energy. To your dog, you aren't just a static person. You are a luminous being of energy, scent, and sound. The good news is that once you understand this, the reason for their Velcro dog behavior becomes so much clearer. They follow you from room to room, not because they are being stubborn, but because you are the center of their universe. They are constantly monitoring your vitals, sometimes even detecting illnesses like cancer or changes in blood sugar before you even feel a symptom. There are documented cases in Texas and beyond where dogs have saved their owners' lives just by sniffing a mole that turned out to be melanoma. They are watching over you 24/7, completely for free, simply because they care. If you feel incredibly lucky to have a furry guardian watching your back, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with another pet parent who needs to hear this. Your dog doesn't need you to be a perfect alpha. They just need you to be their friend and to understand that when you are gone, they are counting the minutes until the scent of you is strong enough to mean you are home. They don't just see a human, they see their whole world. And that is a truly beautiful thing. To honor these incredible souls who know us better than we know ourselves, I want to do something special. Go down to the comments right now and type your dog's name followed by their breed, like Bella the Golden Retriever or Max the German Shepherd. I am going to read through all of them to celebrate the best friends we will ever have. Thank you so much for watching, and give your pup an extra treat for me today.